So today's lunch break yoga is all about screen break and perfect for a lunchtime yoga. But if you are suffering with a headache, perhaps I have a bit of a headache. It's half-term holiday, so I've got my kids, so I've been really looking forward to this. And so this session, this next 30 minutes, is a bit of a head to toe. Just have a break from whatever has just been going on for you, whether it's been an intense meeting at work, an intense morning hunched over your desk, you're with the kids like I am. So that's what today's session's all about. So let's come on to our mats. And let's just take time to be still. So I love sitting in my Sukhasana. I'm just going to extend that a little bit more. So I'm just going to bring my heels together. So rather than crossing those ankles underneath your body, try and bring your heels in alignment so the soles of the feet turn up. It's really, really good to raise your hips here if you're finding, how is she doing that? And my knees are really high. Sitting on a block or a cushion, elevates the hips so the knees can come down a little bit more. So there's that kind of classic Buddha posture. Take your time to find your seats and let's transition in. Roll the shoulders to the ears, send them down the back. Just bring the palms facing the ceiling. Close down the eyes. Shut off the world around you. Close the mouth. Breathe in and out of the nose. Breathing here. Taking a moment to be still. Focusing on the body being still. Try not to fidget, to make adjustments. Allow the body to be heavy. Breathe long and deep. And your eyes can remain closed or gently open to a soft focus. Draw the shoulders back and let's just hang our head down. Let gravity take the head down. Really drawing those shoulder blades together. Notice the difference when your shoulders creep forwards and it takes away that stretch, and then pull them backwards. So it really takes that stretch all the way up to the back of the base of the skull. And then inhale, rise the head up, keep the head coming up, keep it coming up, drop it back. Lengthen in the front of the neck. And then inhale, take the head back level. Drop the left ear to the left side. No forcing, no yanking or pulling, just let gravity take that left ear down. Focusing on that breath. The next exhale, turn your nose towards your left knee, taking the stretch in the back. And then this right hand, turn the thumb down to the mat and place the palm on the left side of your waist or the left bum perhaps. So we're opening that shoulder, deepening that stretch even more. Release the hand back to the knee. Inhale, take the head up. Just take a moment to allow those muscles to shorten. And exhale, take that right ear to the right shoulder. Closing down the eyes if that helps. I really encourage you to do that, particularly if you've been on a screen for long periods. Breathing there. And then turn down the nose towards the knee on the right side. Couple of breaths there. And then let's lift that left hand up, turn the left thumb down to the mat. Take the left hand back behind you and place the palm on your lower back on the right side, perhaps your bum, just to lengthen that stretch right from the neck, the ear, all the way down the arm. Breathing there. And then release that head, release the hand, roll those shoulders, roll them back. Turn down the palms, press the fingertips into the knees, lift the shoulders up to your ears, lift, 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 lift. And with a big sigh, drop them down. Inhale, lift those shoulders, lift, 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 lift. And exhale, let them drop. Inhale, lift, 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 press into those fingertips and let it go. Okay, let's come off the block here. And close the knees closer together. So slide those feet underneath the knees, holding on to the knees and create those hip circles here. So just small circles to begin with. Mainly with your head in alignment with your spine. And then really hold on to your knees to curl that back backwards. So you're really arching your back. Sorry, rounding your back. And then bring that right shoulder to the left knee. Then the right shoulder to the right knee. Press the left knee away from you as you bring that left shoulder to the right knee. And then we curl back. So what we're doing here is incorporating the shoulders. Right shoulder to left knee. Take it over to the right. Left shoulder to the right knee and back. So big, big circles here, getting that fluidity in the spine. Taking the shoulders over to the opposites, really curling back. And let's switch directions. Right shoulder to left knee, push that right knee away. You come back, hold onto those knees so you don't fall. Left shoulder to right knee. Bring yourself through and round. Lovely. One more time. Fab. And stopping in the middle there. Inhale, take your arms high. Heel toe your feet a little bit further forward. Flex your feet and bring them underneath your knees. Exhale, bring those hands down. Slide the hands forwards, let the head go. Push the bottom into the floor. Big stretch. Inhale, slide the hands up. Take the arms all the way up. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, look over that right shoulder, but drop that left shoulder down. So have a look at the screen. The tendency is to bring that left shoulder up, but really drop it down. So you might need a bend in that left elbow. And then inhale, send those hands high. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Drop that right shoulder down, but lengthen in the spine, broaden the collarbone. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. Breathing there. Inhale, take your gaze forwards. Release the hands, roll those shoulders. Switch whichever foot you had in front to the opposite one. Again, flex those feet. Inhale, take the hands high, stick the bottom out as you bring the palms down. Slide them forwards, let the head bow. Breathe. Not forcing anything in this practice today. It really is about that wind down, that break from the screen, from work, from stresses you have in the home. Inhale, slide those hands up. Take the arms and shoulders up and back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, right hand outside of the left knee, left hand behind. Drop that right shoulder. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe. Maybe this time you can take that left hand to the right thigh or the right side of your clothing. Just grab on something to deepen that chest opening. Inhale, raise the arms high. Lengthen, exhale, right hand behind you, left hand on the outside of that right knee. Drop that left shoulder down, twist, pause. And then maybe take that right hand around your back, palm facing away, and then try and find something to hold on to, opening that right shoulder. Breathe. And release. Lovely stuff. So let's get a little bit deeper into that chest. Come into a child's pose, coming into that wide leg child's pose. If you have glasses like I do, just take them off here. Widen the knees, big toes together. Bring that bottom down to your heels. Slide the hands forwards. The forehead comes down to the mat. Close down the eyes. Breathing here. And then just begin to sway side to side. So we're massaging the forehead, sending the weight over to one hip and then the other. Move with that breath. Lovely stuff. Okay, bring your forearms down, bring your bottom high. So slide your bottom is above your hips. Sorry, of course it's above your hips, above your knees. Slide those arms forwards. Keep your hips where they are, and then lower the chest down. Bring the chin to the mat. Allow that chest to sink down. This is called puppy dog posture. Breathing there. Inhale, look forwards, raise the head. Take your right hand, flick the palm so it's facing up. Thread it through that left arm. Bring your right ear to the mat and thread that needle, compressing that right shoulder. So big internal rotation. Don't worry, we will counter this in a moment. Inhale, unthread. This time the left palm flips to the ceiling, thread it through the right arm, left ear comes to the mat. Threading the needle on that right side. Breathe. And then inhale, thread here. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. This time we're sliding back the legs. Lower the hips down. I don't mind too much how you do that. Bring your forearms forward, your shoulders underneath your elbows underneath your shoulders. Just gently rock the hips side to side here first of all. Try not to slump here. So think about pressing into those elbows to lift the head and broaden the collarbone. Breathe. Come into stillness and exhale, bow the head down. Let those shoulders come up towards the ceiling. Let the head go. And then inhale, press into the elbows, peel yourself up, lift the head, lift the nose. And then exhale, allow the rib cage to come back down, shoulders up to the ceiling, let your head go. Inhale, press into those elbows, lift yourself up, lift the nose, lift the head. And exhale, rib cage comes down, shoulders come up, bow the head down. Last time, press into those elbows, lifting yourself up. Lift the head, breathe. Exhale, bring your body down, slide your hands back to underneath your shoulders. Squeeze those elbows in. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Keep squeezing those elbows in so the shoulders come down. And exhale, lower down. Slide the left hand away from you, so straight arm here. Push into your right hand so you roll over your left arm. You're coming onto your side, either with your legs together like mine are, or you can bend that right knee, open up that right knee and hip and bring that right foot to the floor to deepen that posture. Check in with that right elbow. Is it slumped down, or are we pressing into the hand with the right elbow up to the ceiling? Deepens the posture. Breathe and enjoy. I love this one. If you have rounded shoulders, this is a really good one to do to lengthen those muscles at the front. And exhale, replace the leg. If it was lifted, gently roll back onto your tummy, releasing that left arm. Allow that blood to rush back in. Feels so good. Let's take that left arm in towards our waist. Our right arm comes out. I'm just going to wriggle off my mat a little bit. So my right arm comes out, roll over that right arm, lift that left elbow up to the ceiling, legs together here, let the head go. Or bend that left knee, open up the left knee and hip and bring the left foot to the floor to deepen that stretch. Breathe. Any restriction in the breath here, just bring your chest further to the floor, rolling off a little bit. Lovely stuff. Breathe. And then release that left leg down. Roll back onto your chest. If you're like me, shuffle back onto your mats. If you have come off, lengthen your arms forwards, lengthen your feet away, bring your forehead down to the floor. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Then turn your fingers away from you. Lengthen your arms to your hips. Thumbs face the outside and bring your palms down to the floor. Gentle press into those palms as you lift your head and shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press into those hands. Maybe lift your feet as well as your head this time. Exhale down. Inhale, lift the head. Stay there. Maybe lift the feet. Maybe lift the hands. If you're lifting the hands, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep breathing. Don't hold the breath. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders, down onto the ground. Lower your feet. Push yourself up. Bring your knees together. Bottom to your heels, back into that lovely child's pose, but with your knees together this time. Gently roll the head. Lovely. Inhale, come onto all fours. Separate the the knees underneath your hips. Drop your bottom down. Inhale, lift your head. We're coming through those cat-cows. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, lift. Bring your hands further forwards on your mat. Tuck your toes here. Keep that tailbone sticking to the sky. Lift your knees off, coming into your downward facing dog. Walking out those heels. Gosh, my calves are tight today. Nice to check in with the body. Breathing here. Coming into stillness in that lovely downward facing dog. Breathe. And then bring that right knee to your right wrist. Bring the shin down diagonally on the mat. Take that left foot back. Bring the left knee down, untuck the toes. Bring your hands closer to that right knee. Press into the hands to lengthen in the arms. Pause here in that pigeon posture. Shoulder blades come back. Breathe. If you find you're really on the right side here, just tuck that left foot underneath, the right foot underneath the left hip a little bit more. Breathing there. And then press into your hands so you can lift the hips, slide the right foot under and back to the back of the mat. Tuck those toes, come into your downward facing dog, walk out those heels. And then bring that left knee down, your left shin diagonal on the mat. Bring that right knee down, slide that right leg back, find your pigeon on the left side, walking those hands back closer to your knee. Broadening the chest, shoulder blades come to meet each other. Breathe. And then press into those hands to lift the hips. Take that left foot back. Peel yourself up, your final downward facing dog. Walk out those feet. Lovely. Inhale, bring the knees down. Send that left foot to the back of the mat. Lengthen that left heel away. Unhook those right toes and send the right foot off the mat. Bring your right hand into the middle of the mat and open up by bringing your left heel down, lifting and opening up your left arm, coming into that side plank, left hand up towards the ceiling, gaze at the ceiling, breathe. Really shift the weight to the outside of that left foot, big stretch there, and then take the left arm over by your ear. Look down at the mat. And then circle that left hand down all the way to the mat. Come onto those left tiptoes. Bring that left knee in. Send the right foot back. Send the heel away from you. Take that left foot off the side of the mat. Bring that left hand underneath your nose in the middle of the mat. Curl that right heel down and in, and open up that right arm on the right side. Take it, get to the ceiling, follow with your gaze. Breathe. Shift the weight to the outside of the right foot. And take that right arm over by your ear, big long line right from that right middle finger to the outside of the right foot. And then circle that right hand down to the mat. Come onto the right tiptoes, bring that left foot in, bring your right knee down, and bring your bottom to sit on your heels. Roll those shoulders again. We are taking our arms out to the sides. Bring your right arm on top of your left. Twist. Bring the backs of the hands together and inhale, lift the arms. As you press the backs of the hands together, lower those elbows down. Breathe. Inhale, take those arms up, release the bind, take the hands out to the side. This time, left arm comes over right. Bring the backs of the hands together. Lift the elbows as you inhale, and then exhale, send those elbows down. Big stretch across the back of your shoulders. And release. Bring the palms to your thighs, towards your knees. Plant the hands down, lengthen in the arms. Bring your spine backwards so we're not dipping and arching too much. Gaze down at the mat. Relax the jaw. Breathe in and out of the nose. Close down the eyes if you wish. Closing our practice. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more free, relaxed, stretched. And that's been a perfect screen break for you. A break from the busy stresses of life. Warm your hands. Create that warmth and energy with the friction of the rubbing. Place the palms on the cheeks, the fingers over the eyes. Take a few more moments. Open the eyes into the hands. Bringing down the hands into prayer. Close your practice with the word Namaste. As always, thank you very much for joining me. Any requests, do send. Please comment. If you have any comments, like, share. But it's been a pleasure to teach you. Have a good week.